the world go round. I'm trying to get a job right now. Everybody worry about the crown being. Look, homie, I'm the man right now. Talking to a peon, kind of time we on. Jump roll like the kind of take eons. Got a little buzz, it's time to go beyond. Can't look back, no time to hit rewind. Yeah, she wants to do S class. I'm like, boo, you must ask. They pour way too much in your glass. Just move your hips like a hold up class. Get the gab, I talk that gift. Strut like up and I walk that shit. When I'm up, that's it. I'ma start living reckless. Get that bag, I'ma walk like this. Yeah, I'ma walk like this. Hit that lane, I'ma walk like this. Walk in the spot, but they all get lit. Told them on flow, let me talk my shit. Every song bang when they drop in hit. Said on the man, post stop, no miss. Over your head, next time, don't slip. Play your part, better read that script. Yeah, I'ma walk like this.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today's episode of the Wrestle Arc Podcast is brought to you guys today by our friends over at PlayerOneCoffeeFanax.com, Dream Clothing, Glitch Energy, Vivid Seats, and QQ Covers. All those links will be down in the description bar down below, as well as our merch store, tpublic.com/user/wrestle-arc-podcast. All of our links for our socials will be down there as well, so please go give us a follow.
We discussed it while he was deafened, so...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Wrestle Arc Podcast. I am Trustful Paincash here. As always, I'm here joined today by Alette Thomas.
Hi.
Liam Morin.
Hello.
And Thomas Noble.
Hey.
Sorry for being 25 minutes late. Or
25?
Or 30 minutes late. But we're here doing Saturday night's main event predictions.
Yeah, because that's on Saturday.
Yeah.
Raiders predictions is in, Vegas predictions is in, and I have Ross's predictions.
Alright. So, Liam, if you may, start us off.
Okay. So, this is Saturday night's main event 37, if I can read these Roman numerals right. 3 X's, 1 V, 2 I's.
I don't know.
It's a return of a old staple of WWE way back in the day. It's taking place at the Nassau Coliseum in Uniondale, New York, this Saturday, December 14th, 2024. So it's being held in the same location as the first event 39 years earlier.
Jesse Ventura is going to be there.
Yeah, he will provide commentary for the event. But let's get into the matches, shall we?
And by the way, it is 37.
Yeah, it is 37. Cool. Let's start off with this match. It's a singles match. It's Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, this one's easy for me. I'll go first. And my pick, Drew McIntyre.
Okay.
This got made out of nowhere.
Very out of
Well, I
nowhere.
mean, it happened when I guess it was being built up from when Drew basically took out Jey Uso backstage and then he attacked Sami Zayn. Last week on Raw, not this week. And then got made official this past Monday, I think.
Nova has Drew. I have Drew. Radio has Drew. Vega has Drew. Ross has Drew.
I also have Drew.
I have Drew.
We all have Drew.
Unanimously in favour of Drew. Like
Steven Chambers then picking Drew, clean victory, slowly building Sammy heel turn. Sammy heel turn would be interesting, but Kevin Owens is going after him, so he won't turn heel.
No.
And Sami Zayn's I feel like he's a career babyface from now on, to be honest.
It would be interesting, though, to see how it'd go.
I mean, Sammy's been heel in WWE before, and I wasn't really a fan of it, but that's only because...
Yeah, when he name dropped AEW.
Yeah, exactly. It's when Vince was booking, it was like, okay, he did a decent job, but it's like anything Vince gave him creatively wasn't very good, you know?
The rest of the matches are title matches, aren't they?
The rest of them are, yeah.
Yes.
So we'll go to the tournament final for the WWE Women's United States Championship next. It'll be one of Bayley or Chelsea Green versus one of Meechin or Tiffany Stratton, Miss Money in the Bank.
Because the semi-finals are tomorrow on SmackDown, so we have to pick from one of them four. So Liam, you can go first.
I'm gonna pick Chelsea Green
Okay.
because, I mean, not being funny,
Who do you
she's
think
done
she goes
the
in the
best.
final with?
She's done the best work of her career this year. I feel like she's been working hard. Anything she gets put in, she knocks it out the bloody park. So I feel like reward her for her hard work. Give her the Women's United States.
And the victory over Bailey would be big.
It would, yes.
I'm also going Chelsea Green, so is Ross.
Put the belt on Chelsea.
No,
Well, I'm already on board with my pick here. I'm going with Chelsea Green as well. She definitely needs that championship to continue her push.
Peyton.
Chelsea Green.
Okay, so Vega, you know how he is. He's gone for Tiffany.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Why?
Of all the people
She-
left in the tournament, I
she's
don't
not-
think.
She's not gonna beat Meechin though, is she?
No,
And then not Vega. Radio has gone for a Bailey, which, if they want a safe option, makes sense.
I have a bad feeling to the quarterfinal match. I have a feeling that what's her name? Candice LeRae is gonna interfere in that match.
Yeah, the meeting
Dunno.
might have help from Naomi or somebody like that.
Tiffany's an interesting one from Vega though.
Okay, we'll move on. And actually, no, we need Payne to say his, don't we?
Payne said Chelsea, I think.
I did. Chelsea.
Yeah. Right, we'll move on to the Women's World Championship match next. It's the champion Liv Morgan defending against Io Sky.
Oh
A
god.
lot of people.
Ugh.
A lot of people I've seen on Twitter and Discord servers and everything are struggling with this one, and I'm like, it's so simple.
It is simple.
Yeah.
Liv is retaining.
Yeah.
Yeah. Liv retaining.
I hate to say this at this point. Liv is retaining, and she's definitely one of the best heels that the women's division's ever got.
I also have Liv retaining. She ain't losing to Io Sky, even though I want her to. She ain't.
Yeah.
Who you got? You got Liv too?
Yeah, I'm going for Liv, unfortunately, even though I'm one of the people who wants Io Sky to win very badly.
I want her to win
Because
too.
Liv
When she had her title reign against Bailey, it was so fun. Steven Chambers, the guy in the chat, says Liv retains a lot of interference. Dom saves the day. Yeah, probably.
I really want Io to win.
Vega, shut up. Vega and Peyton also have Liv, and that Chicago man also has Liv. So we all have Liv. Radio picking Liv Morgan. Is he okay?
I don't think so.
Nope, not.
He just wants to keep his title.
Yeah, he won at Survivor Series and he's going for the safe options, and I do not blame him in the slightest. Next? We'll move on, though. There's a triple threat match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Gunther defending the championship against Judgment Day's Finn Balor and Damian Priest.
Finn Balor and bisexual Undertaker.
Yes. Now this one's interesting.
See, when it was just Finn versus Finn versus Gunther. I mean, I think it's still predictable anyway, but it's a little bit more unpredictable now than it was.
I still think they're saying there's probably might be a title change on this show, but now that I've sort of let things play out on TV, I feel like there won't be any title changes. So
yeah,
I'm just going to stick with retaining.
I think Finn and Damien are going to be too obsessed with each other.
So
Gunther's
the
just going to
thing
hit
I
him.
proposed earlier this year when it was like Samoa Joe, Hackman, and Swerve.
Gunther's going to hit him.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this match is way too predictable for me here
Not
because like literally
way too predictable.
to me it is. I know to you it's not way too predictable, but Finn and Damian is gonna focus on beat the crap out of each other. Judgment Day will find a way to get involved, but Gunther will retain.
No DQ, so Judgment Day could just attack them the whole match if they want to.
They could. But
Who you got, Peyton?
Gunther.
Ross also has Gunther. Radio has Gunther. And Vega has Gunther.
All in favour of Gunther. Very nice.
And Stephen Chambers in the chat has Gunther. I like that he's predicting with us. Nice.
Yeah, good job. Welcome.
He said no one's beating Gunther. I mean, someone will.
Eventually, just not anytime soon.
No. One day. Could be John Cena.
Could be CM Punk.
Could be CM Punk.
Anyway, we'll move
Main
to
event time.
the main event, which is for the
Main event.
on Saturday night's main event. The main event of Saturday night's main event, which is the main event, the last match of the show. The undisputed WWE Championship is on the line. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, defends against the prize fighter, Kevin Owens.
I love Kevin's work right now, by the way.
Same.
Yeah, he's in full psycho mode.
And I'm not going to lie to you. I want him to win so badly.
I mean, if there is a time to do it, it is now.
It would be now, but there's a certain viper that's slithering around,
Who hasn't been around slivering for a while.
and he's gonna punk kick Kevin Owens in the face.
That probably leads to a match at either the next Saturday night main event or the Royal Rumble or something. I don't know.
So yes, as much as I want Kevin Owens to retain, Cody Rhodes will retain because of Randy Orton.
I'm sorry, the what?
I want Kevin to win, but Cody will retain because of Randy Orton.
Yeah, but you said Kevin Owens to retain.
Did I? Oh well.
You did.
You know what I mean. I did not. You're just
For Cody Rhodes to retain, because he's going to be holding the Winged Eagle for one night only.
Yeah, Winged Eagle will be back one night only.
But I also feel like I agree with you in a sense that I feel like Randy Orton's getting involved.
Makes no sense, doesn't it? I mean, it's way too predictable, but sometimes predictable is the best way to go.
Yeah, I agree with you guys here. I have Cody Rhodes gonna retain because of Randy Orton.
Yeah, Cody is retaining.
Radio has Cody, Vega has Cody, and the host has Cody. Imagine they swerved us though and gave it to Kevin. Whew.
Been one of the craziest things they've ever done recently.
I mean, they gave Bloody Shinsuke the US title, so.
Yeah, I don't think any of us saw it coming.
Radio did, apparently.
Like apparently,
But yeah,
like,
Cody retains. I think realistically, if there was gonna be a title change, I feel like it would be in that match.
it might, but apparently, unfortunately, like I don't know if it's gonna be that match though.
What other person in chat predict for this, by the way? I'm intrigued.
Cody retains. Also showing up, attacking Owens.
Yeah, pretty much an
agreement with Neil Nakamura, he said. Yeah,
Nakamura.
Not bad. He says he loves the new Nakamura, like the gimmick.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it too.
Yeah, I'm intrigued with that new gimmick what Shinsuke has. It's really working.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all the matches.
Alright then, what do we do now?
The recap of the week.
Yeah,
Okay.
What do we normally do?
We'll start with SmackDown last week, I suppose, December 6th.
Yes.
So this is what they had advertised for the show. They had Cody Rhodes kicking off SmackDown, Motor City Machine Guns versus the Street Profits in tag team titles. We'll get to why that changed a bit later on. Naomi versus Tiffany Stratton versus Elektra Lopez in the United States title tournament, and then Solo Sikoa responding after the War Games loss. So SmackDown, there was a little video recapping happened at Survivor Series especially with Tanga Loa's, Bronson Reed and Jimmy Uso's injuries. Then backstage, the New Bloodline, which are assaulting several random workers.
Apollo Crews did nothing.
Yeah, it was just like, I'm just going to stand here and let them do their thing.
He was putting his bags in the thing, get into the arena, and they just start attacking him.
What did Apollo did to them?
Probably took their TV time.
And then when we finally went live to the arena, Rhodes made his way out to the ring to kick off the show, but he was interrupted by Chad Gable, an American maid, and talked about how draft season was coming up, or the transfer window, as they've been calling it, and then he's talking to Nick Aldis. They went back and forth with insults, and then Rhodes brought up their past about being Shorty G and Stardust. And Chad Gable even mentioned that Kevin Owens deserved a better friend. And then the American Nightmare told Gable to talk to Aldis about booking him for a match in the main event.
And I was quite excited when that got announced.
Yeah. It's a good opportunity for Chad, especially because I think they're in Minnesota, which is his home state.
Yeah, G-pop.
Correct.
But it works, though, because Chad Gable is one of the most solid in-ring workers in WWE.
And most underrated.
Should have won the IC title, but...
That's the thing, though. They always say they're going to push Gable, and then they never really go anywhere with it. He's like...
Triple H likes going pushes what he's doing. Like, sometimes the pushes he does doesn't end with titles.
Yeah, he just puts them in the spot for a few weeks, and then they go back to where they were before.
Yeah, but it's a good chance for him.
With Tiffany Stratton, Naomi, and Elektra Lopez. Naomi occasionally found herself being double-teamed, but she apparently did a good job creating space between everyone. But one was a clear lack of chemistry and a few miscommunications throughout the match. They did some good stuff, but the number of clunky moments did really stand out. Candice LeRae then interfered and distracted Naomi. Stratton was able to throw her out of the ring and hit a moonsault, the prettiest moonsault ever on Lopez for the win.
I don't know why Tiffany won this.
So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like Naomi could have advanced and you would have an interesting dynamic with Meekin and Naomi. But, yeah. I mean, Elektra Lopez did what she had to do, but she was in the match, obviously, just to take the pin.
Yes, I feel like it should have been Naomi, but I'm sensing a Naomi heel turn.
Yeah, I feel like she might be the one who attacked Jade Cargill.
Could be.
It's the first time in a little while that they've addressed that, though.
Yeah, she needs something, though.
And apparently there was a little fight backstage about Jade Cargill being taken out. Bianca Belair and Piper Niven were booked for a singles match. Chelsea Green was at ringside to be a continuous thorn at the EST side. And distracted
this
her.
match was actually really good when it happened.
It was. And I mean, I feel like, obviously, Bianca's good, Piper's good. It's bound to be a good thing, you know?
Radio was not happy because Piper lost, but, you know.
He doesn't like himself a bit of Piper.
Yeah, and he hates Bianca for some reason. Weird guy.
Because of her fucking hair, it does look like a whip.
We need to buy him Bianca's hair.
That would be so...
So Belair...
And make him wear it for the rest of the...
Anyway,
Belair had her ribs taped up to sell the brutality. The War Games match had Niven focused a lot of her offense on the mid-section. These two had some great matches in the past, so they had no problem finding that chemistry again. The bout was a little slow in some places, but enough to hurt it. In fact, it helped make the sequences when they picked up the pace more impactful. The EST not only hit the KOD on Niven to get the win, but she did it by dropping her on top of Chelsea Green. The longer this went, the better.
Chelsea's selling was superb.
Yes, as it often is.
Yeah.
And apparently, somewhere in the midst of this chaos, the Street Profits were attacked backstage, so Aldous allowed DIY to step in to take the tag title match later in the show.
Johnny Gargano was like, we can step in.
Yeah, but shortly after this, we had Shinsuke Nakamura come off after all of that. Shinsuke Nakamura came to the ring with his newly won US title, but LA Knight came up before he could speak. The Make Star was about to go fight him, but Andrade came out and said they wanted to shot Nakamura. And then from out of nowhere, Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu showed up and beat up Knight and Andrade, but they chose to leave Nakamura alone whilst he started spewing black liquid from his mouth. What a threat.
Yeah, I actually think that kept them out, and they were like, I ain't doing this.
Yep, and then obviously we had Solo, basically.
Also, if you're wondering why Tonga Loa wasn't there, that's because there was 3 injuries from War Games.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tonga Loa, Jimmy Uso,
And Bronson
Reed.
Got surgery yesterday, I believe.
Yep, he did.
He did, yes.
Then up next was Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano taking on the Motor City Machine Guns of Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin for the tag titles. So this match came about, as we mentioned previously, because Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins were attacked backstage by an unknown assailant. Ciampa went right after Sabre as the ref called for the bell. He yelled at Gargano that they need to be more aggressive in their pursuit of gold as he stomped on Sabin in the corner. This match became more about the growing division between Gargano and Ciampa than the titles. Ciampa grew frustrated and told Gargano that he would do it himself. Even though I thought it was Gargano who said he would do it himself. After Innovate kicking Gargano off the apron, Ciampa found himself outmatched by Motor City Machine Guns. They got into an argument and Ciampa looked like he was going to leave, but he tried to come in with a jab while the referee distracted. Gargano hit Shelley with a low blow. It was a ruse all along. He super kicked Shelley and a smiling Ciampa held his hand up for a tag. They pulled the wall over his eyes and hit their finisher, meeting in the middle to get the pin to win the tag titles.
Heel DIY.
Heel DIY.
Yep.
We are.
Finally.
And please, for the love of God, not let them try and change their theme song.
It's about time they turned heel.
It was a unexpected direction because I thought they were just going to rehash.
I'm not going to lie to you. I fully expected Ciampa to somehow convince Johnny. I don't know how he'd do it.
There's a little segment later on the show where Candice LeRae came to celebrate with both of them now that Johnny Gargano is heel again. But she doesn't wear on TV because they don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Bless you.
There's also the interesting thing about Kevin Owens supposedly having an interview with Michael Cole, but he refused to enter the arena, so he said Cole could come to his car to do the interview if he wanted.
Yeah.
So that happened. Kevin Owens basically just further aired his frustrations, mentioning going after Sami Zayn at some point because he's, it all stems back to the bloodline stuff.
Michael Cole also told him, look in the mirror, what do you see? And Kevin was like, I see a handsome man.
I don't blame him for thinking that.
And then he kicked Michael Cole out of his head so can't drove away.
Also, we thought.
Yeah, true, actually. I mean, he did drive away. We saw him drive.
We did.
Then obviously the main event was a match between Cody Rhodes and Jack Gable. Energy was high for an opening bell and it never went down. Gable knew this was a big opportunity for his character, so it looked like he was trying to make every move extra crisp. The undisputed champion was a great dance partner. On a technical level, this match was the best thing we saw on the entire show. The great thing about Rhodes' ability to work with opponents who wrestle every kind of style, but seeing him get to show out against someone who's just as talented was a lot of fun. And then after Rhodes hit the finisher to score a hard-fought win, Kevin Owens showed up in the ring and immediately went after him. Several officials tried and failed to break them up as the show went off the air.
Yes. Steven Chambers in the chat said WWE should have put more Season Machine Guns in NXT because they have no pop.
Well, I feel like they kind of won over the audience.
They would have gone to NXT if they could have signed the Lucha Bros.
Yes, but they didn't. So I feel
Also, wasn't it? What's his name? Carmelo Hayes was talking with Nick Aldis during that show too, wasn't he?
Yep.
yeah, they said you'll be facing an opponent of my choosing next week.
And I know who it is, and it's very disappointing. Because in the video, on the YouTube video, it says in the description, it says a new superstar, and everyone's like, "Ooh," and everyone's going to be like, "Why?"
Well, a SmackDown tape this week or something. Is it just plans?
No, I just know who the guy is.
Okay.
SmackDown's not to me, but I've been told who he's facing, and I don't like it.
Probably Kevin Owens was wearing a Dusty Rhodes t-shirt.
Fair. He stepped on Cody's ankle.
But yeah, SmackDown was a very good show, I thought.
Yeah, it
Yep.
was decent. It was good enough.
New tag champions, that was pretty good.
Did have new tag champs. Did not expect that. I feel like what you should do these days is just not be backstage in WWE because everyone seems to be getting attacked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, we'll move to Monday Night Raw, which came from the Intrust Back Arena in Wichita, Kansas, on Monday early this week. This was what was advertised for the show. There was an Anything Goes match between Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez, an 8-man tag team match of the Wyatt Six versus the Final Testament and The Miz, Women's Intercontinental Championship Tournament, Lyra Valkyria versus Lena Vega versus Ivy Nile. Then we had promos from The New Day, Seth Rollins, and Drew McIntyre. But to open the show, we had the Ring General Gunther, who was interrupted by Finn Balor and the Judgment Day, who sent a message loud and clear to Damian Priest and Gunther, and then they laid both guys out because Damian Priest also got involved.
Yeah.
So obviously this led to the match between Gunther and Balor being made into the triple threat, which now also involves Damian Priest.
Balor was not happy, and I also did not expect him to do a triple threat here. I was expecting him to do a triple threat at the Rumble. But...
Oh well.
We got it, though.
And then after that, we had the 8-man tag team match, which was the Wyatt Six versus the Final Testament and The Miz. Before the match, the Raw General Manager Adam Pearce informed the Judgment Day that the scheduled match of Saturday night's main event had been changed to the triple threat, as was mentioned already is. Back in the arena, the Wyatt Six clashed with the Final Testament and The Miz in a eight-man tag match that saw Scarlett interfere and get taken out by Nikki Cross, until Paul Ellering and blinded him with powder, allowing Cross to flatten him with the final prayer for the win. Yes.
Beat the Wyatts. I personally think it was the right call.
I mean, Karrion Cross and the Final Testament have been doing good work.
I think this is going to lead the Wyatts now to become even darker, which is quite scary.
Yeah, then we had a sit-down interview with Jackie Redmond and CM Punk, and Punk suggested Seth Rollins sits back on the bench, calling him the second string and saying the starter is back out. And obviously he said Seth Rollins wanted to be like CM Punk and all that stuff. He said some other interesting line, which I can't quite remember. Said he shielded him from getting fired and all that.
She also tried to ask him what the favour was. Like he tell her what the favour was, you know?
He's not going to tell us until we find out.
Yeah, but why would he tell her, though? Like, out of everyone. Why her?
Yeah, I don't know. Then we had Liv Morgan versus Dakota Kai in a non-title match. The Kai rolled late in the match, seemingly having an answer to everything the champion threw at her. However, interference from Pure Fusion Collective provided the distraction that drew her attention, allowed Morgan to capitalize and deliver the Oblivion for the win. After the match, Io Sky and Kairi Sane came to teammates' defense, helping defend off the heels until Morgan laid the former out with a finish and stood tall to close the segment. The Morgan Sky match was criminally and under-promoted, thanks in large part to the fact that the focus continues to be on the champion and an unending and unsettled feud with Rhea Ripley.
I don't even know.
Continues to be on the champion and an unending and unsettled feud with Rhea Ripley.
I don't even know what you just said. You were talking way too quick, and I was not paying attention.
After the match, Io Sky and Kairi
What
Sane came to their teammates' defense, helping to fend off the heels until Morgan laid the former out with her finisher and stood tall to close the segment. The Morgan Sky match feels criminally underpromoted, thanks in large part to the fact that the focus continues to be on the champion and her unending and unsettled feud with Rhea Ripley. There you go.
Nice.
Anyway, no, you
I
were
got
trying
it
to say
now.
something. No, you were trying to say something.
Yes, I was trying to say something. You mentioned Pure Fusion Collective. I always hate that name. It's something that a 5-year-old kid would think of to make a fucking faction group name here. Honestly,
Yeah, okay. I get that. And then Drew McIntyre shared his thoughts about following his return last week, including criticizing Sami Zayn and Jey Uso standing by Roman Reigns' side for no good reason at all.
Yeah.
So basically just said, I'm coming for all of you, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, Sami Zayn, man. He's in
Then we had,
trouble.
yes, and then we had Seth Rollins, who took to the ring for a promo in which he countered CM Punk's comments from earlier in the night, taking exception to his former idol, ghosting and ignoring everyone who ever cared about him when he left WWE in 2014. Sami Zayn then interrupted and warned the Visionary that it sounded more like Drew McIntyre than the guy he has known for 20 years. Rollins appreciated Zayn apologising for accusing him of taking out Jey Uso last week and suggested he finish his issue.
What a name. We have a guy in the chat called Tommy T. Dog Lindo.
Sweet. Welcome in,
What a
Tommy
name.
Welcome in.
Dog Lindo.
Tommy T. Dog Lindo. He said, "Hello, gentlemen. I'm new to the channel. My favorite wrestler is Cody Rhodes. Welcome."
Welcome in. Thank you for
Nothing then. He says
tuning
not
in.
Cody Rhodes.
We hope you subscribe, by the way.
Yes, we are nearly at 400. Please subscribe.
Be sure to tune in every Thursday.
Oh,
where
we have
have
381. Let's
must
go.
mean the two people who watched us today have subscribed. Thank you very much,
Well
guys.
done. Well done, boys. Let's go.
And then Zayn announced a match against the Scottish Warrior for Saturday night's main event before being attacked by the two-time WWE champion at the top of the ramp. This was the best segment.
He apologized to Seth.
He
As
did,
he should
yes.
have.
And Seth also apologized to Sammy. There was a lot of apologies.
Yeah, and Seth looked goofy.
And then Sammy got absolutely murdered.
Got kicked in the face again.
Yeah. He just walks anywhere, and Drew McIntyre, Claymore.
Just there.
Yeah, added more heat to the Zayn and McIntyre match for this week.
Adam
There's
Pearce
a lot
kicked
of
him out of Hogan.
a lot of good quotes from Rollins, though. He said, I looked up to CM Punk. I respected CM Punk. CM Punk and I were friends. And
Oh, Tommy T. Dog Lindo is a girl. Still, welcome in.
Oh. Okay.
don't know about me, I'm Tommy T. And then the Visionary claimed Punk failed everything else he did outside of WWE and that the money was right, so he returned. If you're out to defend CM Punk again, we're going to be fine again, Rollins said Warren Zayn. So yeah, there's a lot of hard-hitting lines in that promo. Then we had Lyra Valkyria versus Lena Vega versus Ivy Nile in the Women's Intercontinental Championship tournament, which was won by, after a decent little contest, by Lyra Valkyria after she hit the Nightwing on Ivy Nile. So she advances to the semi-finals.
That's the right call.
Yes, it is.
I would have liked to see Zelina go through, but I think Lyra goes to the final with Dakota Kai.
Alright. It could happen, you know.
Yeah, the next we had the New Day segment where Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston shut down interviewer Kathy Kelly. Instead, taking the main camera into the arena before addressing the WWE Universal. Trying to, the fans booed them out of the arena, cutting them off so they have frustration rather than trying to come up.
Cody talked to them before that too and said they should be ashamed of themselves. Cody was there.
Yeah, and then Xavier was like coming from the guy who was a dick in high school.
And they stole Stu's camera. John Cena's going after them, bro. They are screwed.
Yeah, don't go after.
He is John Cena's best friend. Okay, Xavier, your days are numbered, bro. John Cena's coming for you. Stu will.
Yeah. And then we had the main event, which was Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Rodriguez in a anything goes match.
Yeah.
And then Ripley did in fact beat Raquel Rodriguez. Did seeking to replay the champion for a sneak attack that left the line earlier in the show. Io Sky made the save, wiping out her opponent on the Saturday, and the story would come down to Ripley and Rodriguez. Mami escaped a Tahana bomb and delivered the Riptide through the table for the win. And then obviously there was a little interesting thing was the post-match angle where Ripley and Sky were both holding the championship and had a stare down.
And that's why a lot of people think Io Sky wins, because of that.
Yeah, but she put a hand on the title before the pay-per-view. It's a cardinal sin. It means you lose.
Exactly. So did Ripley. That means she's also going to lose her next title match.
Yeah, probably.
But no, yeah, it was okay. It was decent. It was fine.
Then we'll move to the show that happened yesterday, which was AEW Dynamite Winter
What about
is
NXT?
Coming. Oh, I know, I forgot NXT is a thing. Sorry. Jesus. NXT result. Sorry, everybody.
All out of NXT deadline.
Yep. So, Julia came out and talked confidently about her immediate future until Roxanne Perez interrupted. Cora Jade then followed before revealing she had laid out Stephanie Vaquer backstage. The Prodigy and Jade tried to attack the Beautiful Madness, but Kalani Jordan arrived to even the odds and sends the heels into retreat. And then obviously they made a main event, which was the tag match, which was Roxanne Perez and Kalani Jordan. Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade, sorry.
Yeah.
Kalani Jordan. I'm reading names at the same time. Doesn't help my brain.
Talk him Don't worry.
A good little opening to NXT, I thought. I think Julia's going to get better at promos the more she learns English.
Yes, and it was actually...
I think her English is quite good already, to be fair. But...
Yeah, it was also nice to see Kalani Jordan get used there.
I know, right? Jesus.
We also had Lexis King requesting another Heritage Cup Championship match against Charlie Dempsey. After Charlie Dempsey was talking up No Quarter Catch Crew's performances, but OTM interrupted. Then we had Javon Evans versus Wesley, and this was, as you can expect, quite good, actually. They've been feuding for a few months and only had 2 matches. In both the contests, the Young OGs emerged victorious. At this point, it's hard to take Wesley seriously as a threat to the Rising Evans. This is a problem because Lee has had so much momentum after his heel turn on Rascals. Instead of thriving, he's become an afterthought. It's likely only a main roster call-up will get Lee fully back to where he should be. The match itself was strong, despite not hitting the lofty heights expected of 2 NXT United States performers. They could have picked up the pace more down the stretch. But Javon Evans did defeat Wesley for a 3rd time.
Tommy T said, favorite wrestler is John Cena. She likes Rhea Ripley, and she's from the USA. That's cool.
Very nice, very good. We like Rhea Ripley. There's a lot of fans of Cody Rhodes today as well.
Yeah.
Well,
Nice.
John Cena. Big fan of John Cena.
From China.
Yeah, very big man.
Oh.
There's also a little backstage thing. Nathan Fraser and Axton talked about each other up, and then Fraser told his partner they make this right. Later, Axton told Fraser that he got a match with Family next week, while Fraser got them in an NXT Tag Team Championship contest.
Are Frax
That's
him
not gonna end
okay?
Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah, they'll be alright, I think. But Nathan Fraser,
right.
my God, does he still look beat up after that time?
Yeah, but Axel wants to face Obafemi
Yep.
He gonna die.
and defend his tag. I hope he defends the tag titles first.
Yeah, because then it won't really match what they did at Deadline.
Because if he faces Obafemi before defending the tag title,
And after that, we had Hank and Tank versus Tyson DuPont and Tyreek Igwe. It was won by Hank and Tank.
Hank and Tank.
Yeah. After the match, Igwe refused to shake hands with Hank and Tank. Then we had a vignette about Josh Viz talking about his N1 victory experience and his growing friendship with Yoshiki Inamura, who promised chaos in NXT. And then we also had Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson interrupting Zarya and Sol Ruka in the locker room, mocking their loss in the Women's Iron Survivor Challenge. So it seems like Lash and Jakara are heels again.
Yep.
Then we had Oba Femi
Ooh.
talking about his way into the NXT title picture, or he talked about winning Iron Survivor. Called out Trick Williams, who arrived with confidence, and then Eddie Thorpe interrupted the two of them to call out the Ruler for attacking him. And then Femi refused to take credit for the attack when Trish shifted the focus to New Year's Evil NXT Championship match. Thorpe demanded title shot for the injustices he has faced, and Trick agreed to call it for next week before planting him with a punch. This was a messy segment because of Thorpe's involvement, but there's still time left for Trick and Femi to get on the mic before New Year's Evil on January 7th. Beyond a few biting lines from the Ruler about Trick, this is more emphasizing Thorpe's growing heel turn. He hit him over the NXT champion, and then smiled when he got his way. While Thorpe played the victim during the segment, he later revealed he faked his attack.
Yeah, he signed the contract and then told Ava.
He's like, I attacked
I
myself.
attacked myself.
Well, hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hola,
Radio.
¿cómo está? Muy bien, señor.
Huh? Eddie Thorpe, Dakota Kai's boyfriend.
Oh, best VR AR game.
He's a genius. Man attacked himself to get an NXT title match.
Wait, are you guys still alive?
Yeah.
Payne was late
I was late.
by 40 minutes.
Shocker.
Anyway, that was NXT.
Well,
And
we still had
now
Faye
we had-
Williams, Jacy Jane, Jasmine Nick versus Gigi Dolan and Tatum Paxley, which was won by Faye Williams. And then the Shotzi returned when they tried to beat the two of them down.
Shotzi came back.
Yeah, definitely happy to see
Yeah, got
Shotzi
her
back.
Then we had
She has her hair back.
Tony D'Angelo retains the NXT North American Championship against All Ego, Ethan Page.
Ethan Page is not having a good time, man.
She's not.
Yeah, he was very depressed.
Yeah, he needs a friend.
No.
Yeah.
He's got
Possibly-
a friend. It's Obafemi.
Then the
No.
main event, Cora Jade and Roxanne Perez defeated Kalani Jordan and Julia, and after the match, Stephanie Vines after Roxanne and Julia brawled away.
No, yeah.
Cora tried to run away.
Yes.
Now that was NXT.
That
And
was
now we're headed to
AEW.
Now AEW.
You guys want me to talk about it or no?
Have you watched it?
No, but I got the results right here.
You go ahead.
It's up to Liam if he wants to do it, or
All right, fuck it. Liam can do it. I don't care.
it's up to him.
Yeah, the show opened with Pac and John Moxley versus Orange Cassidy and Jay White.
It went 20 minutes, by the way.
Did it?
For this tag match went 20 minutes for them all to just turn on each other.
Yeah, Pac and Moxley won by DQ.
Because of Adam Page.
Yeah.
What?
Then we had
20 minutes.
Continental Classic Gold League match, Claudio Castagnoli versus Will Ospreay.
Yeah. I guess who won? Guess who won?
Will Ospreay.
Claudio.
No, it wasn't. It was
Claudio.
Will Ospreay.
It was Osprey. Okay, good.
After that,
I didn't-
Claudio attacked Will after the match, but then before he could do more, Darby Allin chased him away with a baseball bat. And
Darby Allin sprinted out there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't even have a chance to watch that match because I have a bad power outage because there was a strong windstorm last night.
Don't worry. I had one of them last week. But
To put it nicely, you didn't miss much. Anyway, moving on.
it was actually a decent show, to be fair. I mean, there was no story, but the matches were good.
Adam Cole then defeated Kyle O'Reilly and will go on to face MJF at World's End for the Dynamite Diamond Ring.
Listen, MJF was there, right? And all they had him do was get out of the car. Didn't even see his face, so they had him standing back to camera. You saw him put his scarf on, and then he walked out, got super kicked, and then ran away.
Very good.
Cool.
And that's our former world champion, the one that literally this company's supposed to be built on, but he runs away after one super kick.
Of course.
Of course.
We had another C2 Gold League thing. We had Ricochet defeating the House of Black's Brody King.
Yeah, that did happen.
Apparently hit him with that hidden bay looking move, which apparently he's calling the Spirit Gun, which, if you ask me, is a lame name for a finisher.
It's the lamest finisher name I ever heard in my life.
Yep. Then we had FTR apparently did a promo calling out the Death Riders for this week's Collision, then Darby Allin gave an interview and punched himself in the face until he was
He
bleeding.
did punch himself in the face, and he ended up bleeding.
Yeah, he's weird.
And crazy.
But right, he also said he doesn't want to win the world title for himself. He just wants to win the world title so Jon Moxley doesn't have the title. And I'm like, huh?
Shit reason.
You're literally a pro wrestler. Your whole point is wanting to be world champion.
Why
If you don't want to be world champion in
of
wrestling,
your
then
company?
what business?
So he'd rather save the company than be the world champion, is what he's saying. Why?
I mean, what's the point of fucking?
Well, also, Jon Moxley also booked himself into a fatal four-way because, champions do that. They book themselves in fatal four-ways.
I mean, he's a psycho. So
Moxley versus Page versus White versus Darby at pay-per-view, and Christian also got attacked by Hook.
I thought it was Moxley versus Jay White versus Hangman versus OC.
Oh yeah,
It
was OC. Yeah, see, he's so irrelevant. I forgot about him.
Who is irrelevant?
Orange Cassidy.
This week's main event was the Women's World Title match between former partners Mina Shirakawa challenging the champion.
Oh, you forgot the most important part.
Did I?
Yeah, you forgot the New York Minute.
The what?
The New York Minute.
Who?
Chris Jericho's new TV show.
Who?
Chris Jericho's new TV show, the New York Minute.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
And Matt Cardona was also on the show.
Best esports game.
Cool. Looks like they're going to sign him.
He has a world title match on the Ring of Honor, whenever that is.
Final battle.
French.
And also, you forgot Mercedes Moné and Anna Jay had an argument backstage.
Yeah, and apparently there was also a brawl between Hook and Nick Wayne and Christian Cage and stuff.
Yeah, and then beat up
Who
Christian
do you
Cage.
think he is? Cody Rhodes in the initial days of Dynamite.
And then he beat up Christian Cage. Yeah, anyway, back to the main event.
Yeah, Miz Gara taking on Mariah May for the AEW Women's Championship. It was won by Mariah May, but after the match, as the show was going on, Tony Storm made a return.
Like normal Tony.
Original Tony. Rockstar Tony.
Not timeless Tony Storm. Normal Tony Storm.
I heard this crowd was... Apparently Thunder Rosa was also ringside, which I thought was funny because she had, Mariah may not. And then when Tony came out, she had a WTF sign.
Hey, are you happy that normal Tony Storm's back?
He's not
Yes.
paying attention because I hear him typing about something else.
Yeah, I know what he's doing. It's fine.
Yeah, and I figured out what he's doing.
Yeah, I know what he's doing. It's fine. It's no big deal.
Anyway,
yeah,
that was
This is
AEW
more
Dynamite.
important. He should be paying attention here.
I still feel like Tony Storm. I feel like Tony Storm, even though she came back as Rockstar Tony, I feel like she's going to be acting like confused and being like, "Where have I been?"
She shouldn't do that.
Why not?
Also, her first match back is going to be on Collision.
Of course it is.
Rampage.
Oh my
Rampage.
god.
Even worse, Rampage.
If you want spoilers for that, she beat
lie.
Harley Cameron.
The whole Tony Storm thing, I'm not a huge fan of.
What, her coming back?
I like the timeless gimmick. This whole fucking coming back.
Yeah.
Old
Yeah,
Tony.
the timeless gimmick was going to end eventually.
But she's not gonna have that timeless
Yeah,
gimmick
but to
forever.
just go back to an old gimmick.
I mean, you can.
I feel like she'll go back to it in a few years, but the thing is, like, the All-In match, the way it ended was like a big farewell sort of thing for that character.
So wait, we like things going back to old gimmicks.
I do.
I'm okay. So Peyton, you would like it if Roman Reigns went back to being the big dog,
No.
I would, yeah.
No.
I would.
The big dog!
or you would
I
like
would.
it if Roman was like Shield Roman again?
Yeah. Don't lie, you would love the Shield back.
Honestly, I would. Honestly.
There's nothing wrong with Tony being back to a normal self. They need more body star power in that division.
Yes.
Anyway, that was AEW Dynamite. What?
I just don't like stars going back to their old gimmicks. It's just ridiculous. If you
Well,
have a new
you're not going to
gimmick-
like when Cody Rhodes goes back to Stardust for one night only at Saturday night's main event then.
Well, I was wearing the winged eagle.
If he does that, I hope he gets stripped of the title immediately.
No, it's all Triple H's idea. He gave him the case.
Oh, then Triple H, you're fired.
I don't know if we have the power to do that.
We do.
He can't be fired.
We are
No,
shareholders.
it was actually the one-winged angel.
One winged eagle.
Eagle.
One-winged
It's a
Winged
crap title anyway, so whatever.
Not crap title. Good.
Hey, did I forget to mention that?
That's the one Kevin Owens wanted.
And that's the one Kevin Owens is going to break with a hammer. He's going to smash it up.
By the way, did I forget to mention that we have a share in WWE?
What?
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 A share.
I bet we don't.
Motherfucker, you want me to pull it? Alright, hold on.
I don't know what
No,
you
you're just going
Anyway,
to screenshot something that says,
Since
"Oh, I
when?
have a share."
that was
Never.
wrestling this week.
Yes, it was. I'm sorry that I read the results like shit, but yeah.
No, you're
Oh,
fine.
no, no, no worse.
It's good.
Anyway, what now?
That was wrestling, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No other news to report.
I can't see
No.
the
Besides the
That's not
share
why I'm
thing.
aware.
That's not. He's joking. For
We're
God's
talking
sake.
about the fact that you actually believe that.
Oh,
Funny.
you really don't mean, Leo, huh?
Yes,
Yeah,
I do.
too.
Because I don't
It's
think
not
you
him.
have the. I don't think you have the money to put any shares in WWE.
You can put in as much money as you want. I just put in like $50.
$50.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Because that's
You
going to be
really-
enough to get a share in WWE when they normally charge millions for those shares, or maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars at the least.
I went through.
Okay. Sure.
Liam, why you doubt me?
I'm
Because
also
I
doubting you.
can.
Alright.
No, I don't think there's any more news.
Yeah, nothing I can see.
I don't think so either.
Well,
Um,
Hey Phoenix had to
never
delete
mind.
some tweets
I'll
because
Yeah.
Tony Khan was like, "You delete those tweets right now. I'm not going to use it. You're not going to use them anyway."
You've not used him for months.
Yeah, he's not going to. It would make more sense if Tony just let him go instead of wasting money and paying someone for doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Free Ray Phoenix.
You know, Penta though, he's on his way to WWE.
He is.
Yep.
Yeah,
He
he appeared in AAA and said, I have to take some time away and think about the next step of my career.
Are we?
Yeah.
Are we?
But yeah, nothing else happened really.
Okay.
Yeah, no, something else happened, didn't it?
No.
What?
Fucking press conference there. Oh, wait a minute. Was that last week?
Well, the
No,
Netflix.
No, the
you mean the All In
the
Texas?
all in was that?
I think that was
Yeah, that
last
was
week.
this week. That might have been last week.
No, it was this week.
Yeah, it was this week.
Brian
Yeah,
Danielson was there.
the tickets for that went on sale this week, and then
What
apparently, I
about
think,
the statement that Tony Khan released on Phoenix?
I don't think he released a statement.
He did.
But what did he say then?
So the statement reads as follows. I want
Where's
to
the
address
statement?
right here. Come on,
Yeah, but where's right here?
I'm putting it in the planning. Hold on.
There it is.
Okay, so the statement from Tony Khan and Ray Phoenix reads as follows. I want to address the recent claims made by Ray Phoenix regarding the medical care and treatment he has received in AEW. I want to sincerely apologize to Ray for any misunderstandings or issues he has faced. The reality is that Ray does not speak English fluently, which has made it very challenging for us to properly communicate and understand his needs at times. For example, when Ray suffered an injury last year, I thought he was trying to tell me he was hungry, so I sent him to get something to eat at a nearby restaurant instead of getting him. This seems fake to me, I'm not going to lie. Immediate medical attention. I feel terrible about the situation.
I don't know where that got found, but
yeah, the fact he said something about being hungry, this seems fake to me.
it's not on his
surely
Twitter.
they would have somebody to translate for Ray Phoenix if that were the case.
That is fake.
Anyway, I guess that was everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay. All right.
So let's get out of here.
All right, my friends. Once again, we want to thank our sponsors at Player One Coffee, Glitch Energy, Dream Clothing, Vivid Seats, Fanatics.com, and covers. All those links will be down in the description bar down below, as well as our merch store at tpublic.com/user or /wrestle arc
/easy.
Yeah, I can't really speak today. Get this work. All of our social
No, you can't speak. You're just in a hurry to leave.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, all of our social will be down below as well. We will be here Saturday for Saturday night's main event. I can.
Yes, it's on
that.
YouTube for me. It's so good.
Yep. It will be on Peacock for me, so I'll be okay. But everyone, make sure when you do leave, if you like the stream, comment down below, subscribe for more. Make sure you ring the bell for content here from us here on this channel. And yeah.
And folks, make sure you folks don't go watch the game awards. Don't go watch them. Don't go watch them. Okay, because that's why he's in a hurry to leave. So don't go watch them. Don't do it.
Go watch.
Oh, you can go and watch them. Just don't go watch him.
Yeah, just don't go watch Paint and Stream.
All right, everyone. Until then, for a
be
lead.
there.
When you're at 400.
Yeah. Anyways, everyone. Until then, for a lead, Liam, Noble, and Radio. This has been Pancast saying all the best life. And we'll see you guys all next time.
We'll see you guys.
Wrestle Arc out.
Peace.